All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. Today we are focusing on our upper body. We are going to be doing timed intervals, focusing on upper body strength and mixing in a little bit of cardio and a little bit of core. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Anytime you need to fit in fitness, come right here to Workout Worthy and press play. Now we're going to do a quick warm-up. If you are already warm, you can skip ahead to section 1. We have 3 sections today. The warm-up, the workout, a little bit of core, and the cool down is all going to be done in less than 30 minutes. If you need to warm up, if you want to get your heart rate elevated, you are going to do a quick warm-up right here with me. So march it out with your right leg, back is tall, abs are tight. We got a nice strong core, like you're sucking your belly in, flexing through those ab muscles. Take a deep breath, inhale up, and exhale. Let's do one more, nice deep breath, inhale up. Now side to side. The warm-up is the only choreographed part of class. We're gonna go based on time, not speed today. So it's perfect for all fitness levels. It's perfect for however you are feeling today. You can make adjustments and get a great workout in. Wide knee lifts, out. Pulling up towards your underarms. Keeping your shoulders low and relaxed. Keeping your neck long and lean. 4, 3, 2, now hamstring curls. It's a gentle stretch across your chest. A gentle stretch through your quads. Heels curl up towards your glutes, and you want to make your shoes disappear behind your thighs, keeping that knee alignment. Wide knee lifts for 8. Hamstring curls for 8. Back to wide knees for 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls, 4, 3, 2. Wide knee lifts, 4, 3, 2. Hamstrings, 4, 3. Wide knees. We're going to do 1 on each side. Hamstring curls back. 1 on each side. Hamstring curls back. Side to side. Change this to a 2-step. So 2 to your right, 2 to your left. Bigger arms. Circle. Circle. You can stay no impact, or you can add a little hop in the middle, a little propulsion. You want to get the heart rate elevated, the muscles loose so they're ready to work. We're going to stay with this 2-step. 2-step, add a knee. Out wide, out wide. 2-step with a hamstring curl. Back, back. Now 2-step with a cross behind. This can be a little tap. It can be a deeper lunge, whatever you need. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Now, anytime you need to grab a drink, you need to towel off, take a little bit of rest, go ahead. We're gonna start with a little cardio burst right here. Standing mountain climbers for 45 seconds. This is based on time, not speed. You can do no impact, or you can do higher impact, depending on what you need today. Make your choice. Now, your range of motion can be smaller movements or bigger movements, but keep your neutral spine, keep your core engaged. Once you choose your impact and your range of motion, you want to go as fast as you can, outside your comfort zone, working hard for this 45-second interval. Now remember, it's an upper body strength day, but this little cardio burst is going to set us up for success. Now we're going to go to our back, our largest upper body muscle group. Bend your knees, lift with your legs, do a big shoulder roll, landing in good form. We get 15 seconds to switch exercises, but if you need more time, go at your own pace. Narrow grip, bent back rows. This is our first upper body strength exercise. You want to make sure your resistance is heavy enough that it's a challenge. Your back is a big, strong muscle group. With the narrow grip, your elbows graze your sides as you lift, pulling the dumbbells towards your hip bones, not up to your armpits. And don't pull too high. This is a back strengthening exercise. We should not be stretching our shoulders. We want a good range of motion but a comfortable range of motion. Pause at the bottom, pause at the top. Now from our back, we're gonna go right into our shoulders. Narrow shoulder press. If you need to adjust your weight, I'm going a little bit lighter. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Great posture, narrow grip, knuckles are up towards the ceiling. Extend and bend, pushing your shoulders down as you extend your arms up. And you're not pushing through your palms. Really think about keeping your wrists neutral and pressing through your knuckles. Keep that alignment. As you lower, you want to stop towards parallel and then extend. Knees are soft. We've got a nice neutral pelvic bone. Natural curves to your spine. So we don't want to tuck our hips and flatten our back, but we also don't want to arch, creating pressure. Evenly distribute that stress all the way down your neutral spine. Belly is sucking in, flexing through the core. We are working our core every single exercise. From our narrow grip shoulder press, we're gonna go into a narrow grip tricep kickback. So very similar to those bent back rows. Get in good alignment, but with that tricep kickback, we pull and hold our arms in place. Contract your tricep to lift the dumbbell. Really think about that tricep contraction and try not to flick your wrists. Think about having a brace that's keeping your wrist neutral. If you flick your wrist, your tricep does not do that movement. We want that tricep contraction. Pause at the top, pause at 90 degrees. We're not swinging back and forth. I could do this all day long without getting any benefit. Going slow, focusing on that muscle contraction is where we get results. Your shoulders are stabilizing the entire time. Your elbows glued in space. From our triceps, we're gonna go to biceps with a narrow grip. Big shoulder roll. Adjust your weight if you need to, bending your knees, lifting with your legs. Narrow grip, hammer curl. Here we go, 45 seconds. Contract and control. So same exact body alignment from our head to our heels as when we were doing the shoulder press. Chest is open, shoulder blades are retracted, elbows are glued at our sides. We're not flicking our wrists, we're keeping our wrists neutral. And we're focusing on that bicep contraction. When we contract the bicep, it bends the elbows and it lifts this resistance. Stretch your head up towards the ceiling while you're keeping good posture. Keep that length. Belly is sucking in, flexing through your core. Shoulders stay level, hips are level, and we're breathing through this challenge. Now, if you need to stay upright, you are gonna do push-ups against the wall with a narrow grip. If you can come to the floor, carefully lay down, knuckles to the ceiling, neutral wrist. We're gonna do a narrow grip chest press. Pushing through your knuckles, not pushing through your palms. Keep your neutral wrist. Your wrist stay above your elbows. Do not let your wrist come in here towards your shoulders. We want the 90s. Once your elbows brace your sides, that's truly low enough. You can go in line, but you don't want to go so deep that you stretch the front of the shoulder. Protect that shoulder joint as we strengthen the chest muscles. Breathing. Now we're laying down, but our posture still matters. Shoulders are low and relaxed, neck is long and lean, belly is sucking in towards our spine, flexing through our core. If you've chosen those narrow wall push-ups, your posture is the same. Now, mountain climbers. If you are upright, you are gonna do standing mountain climbers. If you are on the floor, we've got 45 seconds where you can hold the plank, you can soften one knee at a time, you can bend one leg at a time, or you can jump. It is 45 seconds, and you want this to be the challenge that you need. A plank hold is a fantastic challenge for your upper body and your core. Your heart rate will elevate, so make sure you're breathing if you're holding. Bending one knee at a time. This allows both feet to stay in contact with the floor, but a little bit more of a challenge. If you're moving one leg at a time, you've got to stabilize on one leg while you're doing that movement. And then, of course, we've got that jump, a little bit higher impact, more stability challenge. Make it your own. We're almost there. Wait for that beep. And we are done. We've got 15 seconds and we are moving right into round 2. If you need more rest, go right ahead. Stand up slowly, take a nice deep breath. Grab a drink, towel off if you need it. We're gonna do standing mountain climbers. This is round 2, our second time through. 45 seconds. Now, how do you feel? My arms are already tired, even after just one round. So my range of motion is gonna be smaller, making sure I'm in good form. I get my range of motion down. I am doing no impact, and I am going as fast as I can in good form. Now, if I wanted to add a little impact, my speed actually slows down a little, I think, but that impact adds a challenge. I'm still keeping my range of motion small though, because this is upper body day. I know there's a lot more arms, chest, back exercises coming, so I'm saving a little energy there. Okay, bend back rows. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna do bend back rows, but with a wide grip. So start in good posture, hinge so your chest is past your toes, the numbers of the dumbbells touch, then we pull out wide. Reaching through the crown of your head, keeping your chin level, shoulders are low and relaxed, and this movement is not a shoulder shrug. Think about retracting your shoulder blades, contracting those large upper back muscles, still not going too high. So we don't want to feel a stretch through the shoulders. Pull to where your range of motion allows. And our elbows are a little bit closer to our rib cage than our shoulders are. So that alignment is important when you're doing these wide grip bent back rows. Shoulders, we're gonna do shoulder press with a wide grip. I like the wide grip better, but I'm still gonna go a little bit lighter. I'm using my middle set of weights, just as a reference. These are 7 pounds, wide grip, 45 seconds. Our posture is the same from our head to our heels, keeping our chin level and our neck nice and long. Push the shoulders down as you extend the arms up, making that nice, smooth arc motion. At the bottom, don't go too deep. We do not want to let our elbows rest, and we don't want our wrist coming into our shoulders. 90 degrees. Knees are soft. Neutral pelvic bone. Natural curves to your spine, stretching your head up towards the ceiling. Feeling that length, evenly distributing stress down your spine. Triceps. Now, if that narrow grip works better for you, you can do tricep kickbacks with the narrow grip. But if you can, try this wide grip. So your palms face the ceiling as you contract. Now, it is very hard not to use your wrists. So we are not curling our wrists. Think about a ruler taped to the back of your hand, and your wrist does not move. Shoulders, I think it's harder for my shoulders to stabilize in this position. I also think it's harder for my elbows to stay stationary in space while I contract my tricep. Now it is a little bit wide. I'm going to show you from this angle because you cannot keep your elbows in tight. You'll hit your thighs. You're going to go a little bit wide as you contract. So it's like you're making a V from your head to those dumbbells. All right, bicep curls, wide grip. Knees are soft, big shoulder roll, palms are forward. So it's the same posture as when we did our hammer curls, but we're curling straight up. Now I will say, you have a little bit of an angle, just a little bit. So think about the dumbbell being in line with your shoulder instead of your fingers being in line with your shoulder. Everything else from your head to your heels is exactly the same. Your posture, your stability, contract, and control. Belly is sucking in, flex through those core muscles, keep that length. So good. Fast enough it's a challenge, not so fast you use momentum. Breathing. Seems like 45 seconds is getting longer and longer, but it's not. Chest. If you need to stay upright, you are going to do push-ups on the wall with a wide stance. If you can carefully come to the floor, we're going to do chest press with a wide grip. Knuckles to the ceiling, bend, and contract. 45 seconds right here. Stretch through the crown of your head, keep your shoulders low and relaxed, neck is long and lean, bending the elbows and contracting. Think about those chest muscles that insert right at your sternum, the middle of your chest, and then across that shoulder joint. Bend and push. Hover at the bottom, don't let your arms bounce. Don't let your body rest. And don't feel like you have to go deeper than what your shoulder range of motion will allow. So important to protect your shoulders while you're strengthening your upper body. 15 seconds, we've got mountain climbers. If you're on the floor, we're gonna do it here. If you are standing, you're gonna do it standing. You ready? 45 seconds. Hardest option you can do in good form. Remember, holding a plank is a great choice. Softening one knee at a time at your own speed is a great choice. If you want to bend your knees 1 foot at a time, means you always have at least one contact point to the floor. Switching increases that intensity. Choose the option, and don't choose the easiest option. Choose the option that works for you, just outside your comfort zone. Breathing. Push it. We want to get the most out of every minute we spend together, and that takes the right effort. Woo, all right, we got 15 seconds and we're on to our final round. Carefully stand up. Nice deep breath, grab a drink, towel off if you need to, then march it out. Third and final round. Mountain climbers, the standing option. Here we go. 45 seconds. Chin is level, chest is lifted. We're not go-go dancing, so our chin isn't lifting, our back isn't arching. We're keeping it neutral, and that's whether you're high impact or less impact. I'm keeping my range of motion really small for my arms, because we've got one more round of upper body strength. You might be able to go a bigger range of motion if you go slower, and that might be harder than jumping. Choose your challenge, choose the option that works for you. It's our last set of standing mountain climbers. Now our back. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. We're gonna do a combo bent back row, which means we start with a narrow grip, and then we're gonna go into a wide grip. Hinging, start narrow, pull wide. That quarter turn changes the challenge. Heavy enough weights that you are challenging your muscle, going at a good pace. Fast enough that it's a challenge, but not so fast that you lose momentum. Really make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. Retract the shoulder blades, contract those back muscles. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom, and breathe. Nice job. 15 seconds and we're going into shoulders. We're gonna do the same combo. It's that quarter turn. We're gonna be narrow at the top, in great posture, bend wide, quarter turn and press. Our posture head to heels is the same as when we did the narrow grip only and when we did the wide grip only. Long neck, strong core, extending overhead, but slightly in front of our face. We do not want to arch our back. We do not want any strain in our back. Our core is working to stabilize our neutral spine. Keep breathing. Exhale as you push. Inhale as you control. Pressing through the knuckles, not pushing through the palms. is our final set of shoulders. Dig deep. Now triceps. With our triceps, same thing. We're gonna start narrow and then we're gonna go wide. So we hinge, we bend our elbows, locking in place with this narrow grip, quarter turn, using our triceps to make that movement happen. Don't curl your wrist. Pretend that ruler is taped to the back of your wrist. So your forearms are only helping hold the dumbbell. It's your triceps that are making the dumbbell move. Contracting the tricep, extends the elbow, lifts the dumbbell. Great isolation. Pause at the top, pause at 90. Knuckles face the floor, not the wall in front of you. Knees are soft, abs are tight, so our legs are stabilizing. So is our core. Exhale and inhale. Bicep time. Combo. We're standing nice and tall, legs hip to shoulder width apart. We're gonna start with a narrow grip, and then it's a quarter turn. Stop in a V-like position. You do not wanna externally rotate and go all the way here. Stop right here. 45 seconds. Contracting the bicep to lift these dumbbells. Stretch through the crown of your head. Keep your chin nice and level. Shoulders low and relaxed. Shoulder blades retracted. Exhale and inhale. Hips are level, knees are soft. Great alignment all the way down your neutral spine. Great strength and stability, holding it steady as we strengthen our biceps with every curl. Exhale, inhale. Now for our chest, if you want to stay upright, do the traditional wide push-ups. If you are on the floor, we're going to do a quarter turn with our chest press. Long neck, strong core, start narrow, wide at the bottom, press narrow, wide at the bottom, press narrow. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Press and control, press and control. Rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. Last set with our dumbbells. Make it count. 3, 2, 1, and done. We've got 15 seconds, and then it's our final set of mountain climbers. If you are upright, you're doing standing one last time. If you're on the floor, you can hold plank. Here we go, 45 seconds. Our last hold, or soften one knee at a time. Still stabilizing, one leg at a time. Still stabilizing, going at your own pace. Or switch. Belly sucking up towards your spine. Deep breathing. Long neck. Strong core. Arms are straight. Elbows are soft. All right, we're gonna do one final exercise. If you are standing, you are gonna do standing crunches. If you are on the floor, we're gonna do spinal balance. We're gonna reach opposite arm, opposite leg for 45 seconds. Our last exercise. Shoulders are low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. Reaching towards the wall in front of you, the wall behind you. But don't worry about how high you go. Simply extending is building strength. If you can go higher with a neutral spine, go right ahead. No matter how flexible you are, the highest you want to go would be parallel. Pretend there's a sheet of ice across your back, all the way across the room, and your hand, your heel cannot break the ice. Nice and slow. This is not about speed. And we are done. Sink it back. Reach through the fingers. Sink your hips over your heels. Couple of nice deep breaths. Extended child's pose. Reach up. We're going to take your right hand and thread the needle. Still reach through your left fingers. Your chest is still reaching towards the floor. Hips are still reaching over your heels, but you turn your head just under that left bicep. Bring it up. Let's switch sides. Left hand threads the needle. Still reach through the right fingers. Chest is square. Hips reach over your heels. Turn your head under that right bicep. Bring it up, extended child's pose, one last breath. Round up nice and slow. Onto the balls of your feet. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up. And exhale, we're gonna extend behind our back, opening our chest. Arms can stay low, or if you wanna lift, just make sure you're not arching your back to do so. Feel that length, feel that stretch across your chest, around the front of your shoulders, and down your biceps. Bending your elbows, interlock in front, round forward. Separate your shoulder blades, feel that stretch across your back, around the back of your shoulders, and down your triceps. Reach up nice and tall, feel that length. Release, take a nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Great job, workout worthy. That was a quick, effective, total body workout, focusing on upper body strength. We got cardio done, we got lots of core done. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent, and you can come right back here and be consistent with me.